resembles this one right here. See, I knew it was too empty. Half incher. Probably have to use a stubby half incher, not the full half inch. Could be this one. Okay, you didn't bring any hardware with you, so we're going to use what I got. Okay, you got a short one and a long one. So we're going to put this in without no washer and see if it tightens up. It hits on there. What's up with that? It's slowing down the production around here. That won't be too short. That's off. I don't hit on it now, do I? It seems to be a little short right there. Okay, we're bottomed out right there. You know what that means, don't you?
It's going to cut it.
It means you either do a short one or you got to put a washer and a lock under there. So do you have a lock washer and a regular washer under there?
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Mm.
You don't even remember, do you?
I don't.
So if you want a flat washer and a lock washer, you'll get tight. Then you have maximum thread engagement, which is always a good thing on a starter mode because they tend to want to be torquey. See how it's tight?
Mm-hmm.
A lock washer on there to be perfect. So we know it worked on that side. That doesn't mean it's going to work on this side. You don't like my dildo hanging out? See, it's getting tight. The last thread was kind of fighting it, but it went all the way down. So same thing, put a lock washer on that, we should be fine. This one has no washer on it. And it's short. See the difference here?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it different?
Because it's I need to take this off and move this, correct?
Yeah, but why is it different?
I don't know.
Has your bike assembled incorrectly before?
Yeah, obviously.
Jeez, that was on there. Too much Loctite. Right there. And a lot of Loctite on there. Well, there's your problem. See the problem?
It's cooking.
Somebody put in the wrong spot. And outside doesn't work very well with that on there either. See, it doesn't like that flat washer being in there either. Why'd you put that in there? Where's your new bolt?
Mm-hmm. This guy? Oh, does he want it?
Where's the one that came out of it? Okay, those have washers under there too. And your fancy bolt you had. It was in your pocket. You lost it? Hiding it from me? Oh, jeez. It searches drawers now for all the hardware.
They're not in my pockets.
Not any extra parts. There's a stainless bolt here we're not going to use.
See, maybe it could be.
I think you lost it somewhere. Good thing I got my own bolt laying around.
This primary.
Blame it on me putting the primer on the table. It's all my fault. So see how this bracket is bent up at an angle like this? That means somebody bent it by putting that washer in there and forcing it. I don't know who would do something like that. There's not supposed to be any gasket down here to move it up, so. Find your bolt yet? I'm just gonna have to agree to not have one, I guess. What, you think it's under there? You think you're hiding it? I hid it from you? It's a good thing I don't need it.
We literally just had one.
I got my own bolt. See, this doesn't fit in here? See how it's all bound up?
Mm-hmm.
See, it doesn't work. It's being forced. It needs to be over here. I need to squat this hole out a little bit to get it come back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So what's causing the imperfection in the mounting system? Because we do not have no gap under here. See how it's all nice and straight? Flat.
Yep.
So we know it's not the transmission case, it's not the starter housing, the starter motor's tight. The problem is this bracket's off. Now the inner primary might be way the hell off, but that wouldn't affect this because the inner primary is below that. This is all dialed in, so it doesn't change. So this was being forced in there before. Yeah, this is at a pretty heavy downhill angle now.
Mm-hmm.
So these hardware here is not very even. So not only does it not fit very well, it doesn't work very well either. Needs an adjustment. Where's your adjustment tool at?
That's what there is.
Is that the adjustment tool?
Oh yeah.
Didn't move very much. Looks flatter now. But this is too thick to go in there. If you put that in there, it has to tighten on the screw, and that screw don't want to be tight. And a forceful adjustment. Yeah, it fits better. See now it's tight. It's all the way down and it's sitting flat, see?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't fit because this hole is too far over. It needs to go over about half a skosh. So where's your skosh file at?
The skosh. Skosh.
Skosh file. That was last used on something called a Harley 45 flathead race motor. There's a file down in here underneath all this crap. Resembles one of these. Now here's what I'm looking for. Special file handle. That's for getting into the, really going after it. That's for the heavy duty work.
For getting at it.
That's for getting at it. Now this is the file he brought me to replace that one. Doesn't quite look like the same thing though, does it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so we need to go over that way. So this needs to go this way and this needs to go that way, opposite each other. You're not supposed to poke that in your hand either. Unless you want to. This one needs to go the other direction. So this one goes this way. It's called manual labor. Heard of that guy?
Mm-hmm. I don't like him much though, you know.
Oh. He was Rudy once. It's almost fitting there. It's not sitting flat again now. A little more off the top there. Ah! Get your finger.
Gonna get your knuckle. Save a little of your knuckle off.
They cleaned it. It's getting a little bit better, but I think we need to go outward a little bit more. Instead of going down, we need to go over further, this other way. Ah, we're talking. Oh, don't forget, put that on there. Yeah, let's see if I flip it over, it gets cleaner. Not me though, I got dirtier. Okay, so we put that in there and see what happens this time. So we slide it like that. It fits now.
Like a glove.
Very, very barely fits, but it's there.
So we're eliminating that in between washer there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It looks flat, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks good.
And now your bolt will actually go in there without being bound up. I don't know why it was different before, but it was. So that was caulking everything by being caulked.
Right.
I have no idea why it's different now, but it's not the first time I've had issues like this. Things don't line up after they were put together correctly at the factory. We just deal with them as we come across them. Okay, so missing bolt. Is it under there?
Nope.
Okay, didn't think it was. There it is. Look how long that bolt is. That can't be the right bolt. Is there something else that goes underneath this bolt?
I don't remember.
Because that's way too long. It might go in there that
She
far.
came from there because you can tell, see the rust on it.
Yeah, we had to have more washers in there. What about all the hardware you dropped down the hole?
This must have been that little spacer that we had. So it should be stacked this guy and this guy. Yeah.
Put the bolts a little on the long side. Especially to just put a bracket on here. It's a little bit long-winded. Exhaust bracket or something maybe going there?
You know what? You know what? Maybe there it has that bracket that holds the oil lines that run down through here.
That would do.
Remember that? There's like a little square one. I think it might go right there.
I don't remember, but it's Anyway, it's long enough to took it all in there because that's real deep.
Right.
But,
That may be it. It may be the same guy.
well, it could be. I don't know. The key thing is the bolt goes in and out, and I'm supposed to. So tighten it though. So it goes, hits right up against the edge of the sprocket, so the starter motor can't move very far. It's going to be bound up. It's going to be held tight in this position, obviously. This is the exhaust bracket here for this P-clamp that comes out. Don't put red Loctite on your screw. It's really hard to come out. See, it goes in easier than it came out, see. Should be enough. Dinner time. Okay, so now that's all straight. So, if we put our puke hose right there, it will work. And this here was going to, I don't know what side's which, probably the bottom.
Looks like that's kind of the way he was angled, huh?
Usually the top is where your off the battery goes. This you would think would be off of here. This is going like this. So we need to put our puke tube here to make this work. So I have to figure out where the puking tube goes. That was the whole reason putting this all together. I got sidetracked by misalignments and misfitting components. Supposedly something's never been worked on before. You'd think it'd be correct.
You'd think.
I try not to think very much. Okay, that bolt needs to be hollowed out. We're going to take a piece of our special brake line. Ooh, look at that. I see the piece already we need. Right there.
That one.
So how much of this do we want? Do we stick it through the whole bolt? Or we just go in there a little ways like that far and call it done? I'm thinking we just go a little ways in there and call it done. Brake line straightening tool. Alright, we don't need much. We just put the hose on, go into the fitting. I'm thinking that's plenty. Hey, let go. Sneaky. What's that? Oh, I lost my tie wrap. Oh my, what's this world coming to? Jeez.
At least we'll know where to find it now.
Wherever I hide it?
Yep.
I knew it was. That's All-Star brand. That's the good stuff. 3/16. 3/16. Steel, not stainless. The stainless got used up on the race bike. Alright, extra parts. Okay, where'd the piece go? There we go. Bless you. Okay, so we're going to use this. So we got to put a hole through here. We got to put a hole through here. We got to press that into there. Lock them, tight it in, and then we'll have this here on the top. We can flare this out a little bit if you want. You got a flaring tool, don't you?
It's back in Vegas, though, you know.
So you don't have a flaring tool. What to make one? We can do that. Look, it's got a restrictor on this side already. See? Full flow, partial flow. Perfect. All right. Go do some work. Let's see, how are we going to do this? I don't think there's enough length here to flare it. Enough to pinch onto. So we'll just have to have the hose go on there and hope for the best. Unless we do something stupid like hit it with a big ass hammer. Nobody around here would do that, would they? I'm sure there's nobody around here that would ever do that. Look at that.
Perfect fit.
You can go that far before it hits. You know what that means. Easy to work. You need a nice small hammer to use. We could use the hydraulic press. See the flare?
Mm-hmm.
That's $10 extra, sir. Does it come off? Like how I got that off?
It's amazing.
Okay, that's flared. It's not deburred though. We have to deburr it. It'd be hard to get things on there the way they are. There you go. How about this side? Can't have burrs. All right, perfect. One long bolt. Get some super glue. Stick it on there. Okay, next stop, mill or lathe.